What's up guys, it's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today we are going to be doing a deep dive look into one of the game's most incredible rare heroes in King Arthur Legends Rise, and that is this beauty of a hero which is called Kay. She is supposed to be King Arthur's sister, but she's actually not his sister. She's his adopted sister. So she's supposed to be a little princess, but this chick is anything but a princess. She's got those daggers and she puts them to good use. So we are going to have a look at Kay today. We're going to have a closer look at her, and I'm going to tell you why you should definitely look at building this hero right away. She is absolutely fantastic. So we will start off with the leader effect. So she does get a leader effect in one of the areas where she's really good, which is Plain of Beasts, where she grants all allies an attack increase of 20%. So that's if you put her in the first hero slot, that is where you get your leader effect. She increases all attack centric abilities, and she's part of the Stag family. So the Stag family, again, they do have that attack increase. She prefers the daytime. So if you are lucky enough to grab Merlin from the portal, he can change it to daytime. That means Kay is going to love it. She's going to do much more damage in the sunlight. But yeah, she still does damage in the dark as well. So in terms of her passives, so we'll start with the first of the two passives, which is Sharpened Blade. So when attacking, she has a 100% chance to grant attack increase 2 to all Stag's favor allies for 2 turns. She charges all Stag favor allies attack gauges by 20%. So this gets forgotten about a lot of the time. It increases the number of attack increase turns with skill ups. Normally it's just 1, but when you skill it up to level 3, it goes to 2 turns. She's going to grant that attack increase, but she also charges all the Stag's favor allies attack gauge by 20%. So you really want to put her alongside the Stag so you can take advantage of that attack gauge increase. Now her second passive is Nimble Steps. So at the start of the battle, 100% chance to gain evasion rate increase for the rest of the battle. So she makes herself harder to hit, and also 100% chance to gain effect accuracy increase for 1 for 2 turns. So she's not only making herself harder to hit, she's making it so that she is going to miss less. And missing is a very big thing in this game. It's very easy to miss. So anything that can make your accuracy higher, that is something that you definitely want. And also 100% chance to gain critical strike damage increase for the rest of the battle. So many 100% chances on this. Now, the only thing with the skill ups is the effect accuracy increase rate goes from 50 to 100%. Otherwise, everything else there stays at 100% regardless. So that is what makes her such a good hero, is that she doesn't really need the skill ups to still be an amazing hero. A lot of the heroes, you have to get the skills leveled up and everything else for them to actually be amazing. If you manage to get her skills leveled up, she's just going to become more amazing, but she's already an insanely good hero. So those are her two passives. Now she has obviously 3 different weapons. She does come with the Storm weapon. Personally, I prefer the Storm weapon to the other 2, and that's why we are just going to focus on that, the Striding Edge. The other 2 weapons that you get, I mean, there are going to be different skills, but to be honest, the Storm weapon for Kay, in my humble opinion, is definitely the strongest. Now, the 3 attacks that she gets. So on the first attack, it's called Dark Attack. She attacks one enemy 5 times for a total damage of 110% attack. So this strike is not about the damage, it's about the sheer amount of times that she hits in quick succession. Now that is important for Pedvid the Pig. Penvid the Pig, I keep calling him Pedvid, but it's important because he puts up a shield, or any enemy that puts up shields. You need to hit that shield a certain number of times for it to go down. And with Kay, her first attack does 5 separate hits. It's not the hugest damage, but it is a really, really good shield breaker, and the attack increases with the skill ups. So that's what you use her first attack for. Her second attack is going to be Double Blades Dance. This is where the power comes in. So attacks one enemy 4 times with a total damage of 208% attack, but the last hit grants a critical strike rate increase for 2 turns. and critical strike damage increase for 2 turns. So that 2 turns is fixed. The attack damage increases and scales with the skill level ups. But I'm telling you, this double blade stance does a heck of a lot of damage for Kay. So you want to max this, or you want to use this skill. Also against the pig, I would say is a really good one, because she does gain that attack increase in the plane of beasts. But you want to use it once the shields are down. I would use this attack against single targets, so bosses. You can use it against Crom Crouch. You can use her pretty much anywhere, but when you need that heavy single target damage, that is when your skill 2 or your second attack is going to come into play. Now your last one, your A3 or S3, however you want to call it, is Brutal Squall. This is a hit all attack so she hits all enemies 4 times. Total damage is 160% attack, but the last 2 hits deal additional damage if the target is below 30% HP. So this is the finishing move, basically, is what I like to call this. So her total damage increases on that final hit if the enemy's below 30%. So you'll see oftentimes you're in an arena battle, you're right, sort of the enemy's got all like more or less 30%-ish health, and she will chop that down. And as soon as it goes below 30% health, that massive final strike comes in, and she just finishes everybody and makes mincemeat out of them. So yeah. Oh, we're losing her. We're losing you, Kai. Sorry, that is this janky reception where I am at the moment. We shall get right back into Kai. In fact, actually, that might be a good thing, because now I can show you my Kai that I've got right here. So here she is in my roster. I have her at 54 of 60. I've got her with 2 awakenings. I do have her still in an attack and life set. I mean, these sets we're not going to spend a lot of time on right now. Gear is a whole other thing. I think she works really well in this set because it keeps the life set, gives her extra HP, so I can play her alongside the stronger heroes, and the attack set increases her attack. She doesn't really need extra crit or crit rate, because her crit rate also already is quite high. So I feel like you can get away with a lower crit rate on her because she's got a lot of other things going on. Now, in terms of the chivalry, I do have her, maxed out. So this was my first hero that I went with for the chivalry, and I gave her everything I had, and I haven't regretted it for a second. So yeah, I would 100% recommend leveling Kai and maxing Kay. Sorry, I said Kai because of Scratch. I definitely recommend maxing this hero. She is going to serve you guys really well. I was just saying about that last A3. I do believe that the skill 3 or A3 is best used in the arena format, because that's where you want those multiple hits across the entire team. So that's where I tend to use that skill for her, and also in like the main story battles and things like that. That's where I'd recommend that you use her third skill. But yeah, that is pretty much everything that I've got to say on Kai. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about her. Let me know where you're using her. And definitely, if you haven't maxed her yet, then definitely consider maxing this absolutely amazing hero. You will not regret it. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your mother, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.